kind of like what it is tonight where I live. It's stormy, man. There's some crazy crap going on. Welcome everybody to the Beyond server. We are beyond Infinity. We are beyond the B team. We are now playing the Revenge of the C team. That's right, folks. Gave you a little bit of a teaser the other day. Does this give me dirt? Oops. It does. Woohoo! So we started the server off the other day, and I gave you a little bit of a teaser, and it was a few minutes episode, and really what it was, my intention there was to have the intro where everybody was on the server, so we introduced everybody. We've added a couple of folks since, and you can see those folks in the description below. But it was kind of to do an intro with... What? I didn't look at anybody. It was kind of to do an intro with everybody on the server, and then I was going to cut away and then go to where I was going to build my base. Unfortunately, we realized, and you probably realized too, that the terrain was all vanilla. So it wasn't working properly. So Chills was messing around with his server host, and they finally got it sorted out. So we're now back on actual modded Minecraft. So unfortunately we had to reset the server. So their map reset. So all of these the home base there is actually not my home base, but I'm gonna check it out. Oh, what is that? That looks sweet. Is that generated, or is that somebody's house? There's some really cool mods in this pack, and I'm really looking forward to it. The Crazy Craft, that was crazy. This is crazy, not quite to that level, so I'm very happy about that. So we are gonna... I got some plans, man. I got some plans. My main plan, though, is to try and stay alive. Let's see, what do we get? So I need to fix all of this crap. I just got on the server. It's the first time on the server since the reset. Ooh, bobbles. I had, before the reset, suffered a fatal exception by Diamond. that sounds painful. Yeah, so I have I had like 2-3 stacks of iron and all sorts of stuff. Obviously we lost it all. So what Chills did was, for the folks that were mining for about a half hour to an hour before we decided to reset, he's giving us some stuff. So we've got a stack of iron just to get ourselves started, and oh, we do have some wood. All right, cool. So we'll plop down our little thing here, and we'll make ourselves some tools. And I'm not going to bore you guys with the, starting the server kind of stuff. I do have a lot of plans that I want to get done for this modded series. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into this. And hopefully you guys are too. And I'm going to make some tools. I'm going to make some armor. And then we're going to set out in a direction that hopefully nobody else has gone in. And we're going to see if we can find... I'm looking specifically for a specific biome. That's a lot of specifics. But let me tell you, I'm looking for it. I'll find it, I hope. And we'll kind of set up shop there. So stay tuned. And hopefully when we come back, I'll at least be able to start a little bit of a base. So... back in a sec. Holy crap, man. So apparently the server is now engulfed with mobs. It's a blood moon. I'm in a cave. It is lit and it is red. Oh my lord. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. The only good thing about this is that all the mobs are probably on the surface. So I should be relatively safe down here, I'm thinking. I could be wrong though. Holy crap. What is going on? Alright, I thought I'd take a little bit of a break here. A break from the episode, but not a break from what I'm doing. So I've been kind of going through this cave system, kind of where in the vicinity, shall we say, of where I think I'm going to set up shop, at least initially. I found this spawner that was kind of buried in lava. And so I came down here and probably shouldn't have, because shoot, what happened to all my dirt? There we go. That's better. Alright, so got admirals on. Let's see. So, unfortunately, I don't have a bed, so I can't sleep for him. So this spawner here is Abyssalcraft Shadow Monster. Scared the freaking bejesus out of me, man. I died. I had to come back and spam torches, just obviously, just complete spam. So I thought I'd take a look at this. This is the first spawner I've found, and we're down at Y28, and there's all sorts of good stuff around the corner here, so I want to take a look at that. I don't know if there's anything that allows you to move spawners. I don't know if there's any value to these guys. I think there is, because they drop, let's see, where is it? They drop these guys, Shadow Gem Shards. I don't know, actually, I probably could, what is this, use? Can make a Shadow Gem, Staff of Rending. Oh, there's some cool looking stuff here. Oh, alright. Getting too far into the weeds there. So, yeah. I think there's some cool stuff here. So, I wanted to check out the chests while I have you guys with me. Oh, already something spectacular. Chance icosahedron? Chance cubes. I don't know what this does. We'll find out, though. Oh, look at that. The shading changes. That's cool. A mega rubber sapling. I think there's already been a couple of those on the server. A fossil record. Oh, cool. Grab that. Chance cube. Redstone. I need redstone. And a golden feather for brewcraft. What can you use a golden feather for? I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. It's not a big deal. I do want that, though. So let's park our dude here. I hope he's not going to die. Put our chance cube in there. And our record. Grab our redstone. We're going to need that. Take a placeholder. I basically put some placeholders in my inventory here. And in fact, let me do this. Alright. And what do we got here? Another, oh, we got 13. Josh, man, we got the same one. What the hell? Safari nets. Those are my favorite. I like those. Cool. Alright. I'm actually been making use of the Miner's Delight, too. Helping me find my way back. So, awesome. I'm going to continue mining down here. I've got a whole crap ton of resources, but I don't have diamond yet. I've finally gotten down to a level where I think we can get down to diamonds. So we'll see what's around the corner here. Not going to bore you with all that. Just thought I'd take a stop in because this was a unique find. And just going to continue on. Okay, I think we're back on track here. So I think I suggested that I might be building a base over by a couple of the redwood trees, and that is actually true, but not yet. I have decided to relocate. For our first base, we're doing two parts here. So the first base, I don't want to spoil too much. It'll become apparent probably in the next episode or two what kind of the theme is. Well, you probably already saw that from the thumbnail. Spoiler alert. So well, it's already spoiled. So we're gonna do kind of a Gravity Falls kind of theme, and here is where we're gonna do the Mystery Shack, and over where the trees are is gonna be something special later on. Once we get a bunch more materials and there's some stuff that I've got planned. I just hope I get to actually do some of it. But what we're gonna do here, I've kind of set up a little base. This is my AFK room, and this is my our mine entrance. So I went down in the mines, and just a fair warning, kids, don't kill yourself. I kind of got kicked off the server somehow, and when I logged back on, and I had this problem with the Trek server as well. When I logged back on, I saw myself there, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I'm actually there. Well, I killed myself, and it dropped all of my stuff, so I actually got duplicate items, which I guess is not too bad. Kind of a hacks. But it also screwed up all of my settings, so I had a bat, and I ended up having to re-kill everything. I still don't have a lot of these guys here from the the Getty ones. It's I think it is crap. Can't remember the name of the mod. But it's one that does spaceships and stuff. So Matter Overdrive, that's what it's called. So I'm going to I have to kill a bunch more of these guys as well. But I had to go find another bat, and my god, it's so hard to find a bat. I can't believe it. So anyway. Oh, what? Chough! Where are you? Bat told me that I needed to be recording when I logged on. I took a trip to the Nether, obviously, to get some materials, and set up another portal. What the hell? That's not right. That's not... Bat, you're not... That's not funny at all. Freaking me out, man. These things freak the crap out of me, man. I saw these... They're Black Widows. And I saw one... Bat's been messing around with the... Nice chopper! So these guys here freak the crap out of me, and I think Bat's been messing around with the NPCs, custom NPCs mod, which I want to get into at some point. That's just not right. These things are so... Here has some don't... Oh, it's on, man. It is on. On like Donkey Kong. I see what you're doing there, Bat. Making fun of my donut fixation. Hello, Colonel. Can I do anything with you? Can I kill you, maybe? I can't kill you! No! 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 Ooh. Excuse me. What is this? Powdered donuts. I was asking the other day if we could make donuts in this pack. That's awesome. Oh, cool. These things are almost harvested. Man, that's just freaking creepy, dude. I'm gonna have to find out if I can use a safari net on that dude. That's just not right. I've just been messing around with the Flans mod. I don't know if we'll get into that. I think we might. There's the portal. I had to deactivate it just in case. Just in case. Oh man, do I want to go for a ride? Who is piloting? I saw what you did in the last episode, dude. You crashed that thing, you couldn't get your stuff back. Oh man. Oh god. Do I need an empty hand? Oh, there. I can't see behind me. So I've kind of been out of commission the last couple of days. I tried to upgrade my PC. I wanted to upgrade to Windows 10 because the Windows update wasn't working in 1.8. Dude, I had a dream when I was in an airplane once that the airplane did that. It kind of turned on its side, but it kept going down, and at least I think it was a dream. I might have actually experienced it. Blocked out the traumatic experience. But anyway, I've been working on, as we get a little tour of the place. That's a cool biome to the right there. I did some upgrades to the PC. I upgraded the graphics card from 7850 for Radeon to a 390X. Overclocked. It does make a difference in Minecraft. Not a huge difference, but I'm sure it'll make a bigger difference in some of the Polygon games and stuff. We also upgraded the power supply to 1,000 watts. What else did we do? Bought a NAS, network access storage, and I've been messing around. In fact, I'm doing it right now, trying to copy a bunch of stuff. It's going to take like over a day. Probably take 2-3 days to copy everything over the network. I don't have gigabit Ethernet. I may have to invest in it. I don't know. But I've got 100 meg Ethernet within the house, and I think I'm probably transferring at about 60 megabits per second, somewhere around there. So it's not doing too bad, given the network that I have. But I've had to reinstall everything. I had some issues with the catalyst, not the catalyst, but the AMD Radeon driver. So it's just kind of, where are we going? This is just space. It's cool. Let's see if he sticks the landing. So yeah, it's been a bit of a trial and tribulation over the weekend. So I haven't been really recording anything. I'm behind on some games. I kind of left a little too late to try and catch up. So it's going to take a few more days for me to settle in. So by the time you see this, it's probably going to be a day late. Mondays. The hell? What are you coming for? For a slide? For a skid landing? Cool. TC, obviously a reference to Magnum PI. I actually really want to go to bed, but I need to turn those bubbles off. I don't like them. Oh, so there's one of the Matter Overdrive spaceships. Chough Island. Sweet. Thank you. Free drinks. And actually, what? Whoa. You can use carpenter blocks? This is awesome. I didn't know you could do this. Oh. You know what? You can, because I don't use the corner block. Oh man. Oh, I totally got to do this. This is sweet. And how do these actually work? Okay, so I can't right click. Oh, wait, that's because it's not the controller. Where's the controller block? Oh, Alright, so I cannot access the controller because it's his. So what I think is happening here, so this guy here, the claim chunks, I wasn't sure what this was, but it actually is the ability to claim chunks. So Chough has claimed this whole island. Chills has claimed the spaceship. So you can see kind of what's on the general vicinity, so you can claim stuff. So we're gonna have to claim stuff back on our own place where we're building, and probably claim some area by the trees as well. So I'm gonna poke into that as well. Nice place. I like the garage. This is kind of cool. And it's a garage door. That's awesome. Oh man, Malice's doors. I'm gonna have to investigate this. That is cool. I like that. Missing some glass. What the hell are you in here? Man, just been getting some work done over here. I feel bad. I got nothing going on in my place. I spent like 2 days through the week just kind of mining stuff. Maybe I just got mine crazy. Sir Lucian would tell me that I'm always mining, which I guess is somewhat true. But yeah, I need to get going with some stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. You have the power to breathe underwater. Yes, you are a squid man. He was bragging about his squid power. It'd be so gross if he pulled out a gun that squirted ink. I swear to God. Oh man. You mean like this? How do you do it? Control? No. Just that? There we go. Woohoo! This is cool. I like this place. It's very modern bricky, I guess. Have to morph. Wait. Oh, with a jetpack. And I've got caught in a couple of tornadoes too. I'm glad the griefing is turned off because... Oh, genetics. Oh, man. I need to get into that, too. There's a whole list of crap, and I don't have it handy because part of the problem with reinstalling everything is I lost all of my sticky notes that I had on my desktop. And one of those sticky notes included all of my plans. I've got them saved in a file as just text, so they're not handy, but I need to look that up. Yep, I'm here. Hello. Let's go check out Chough's base. Oh, nice. Little matrix lab. DNA decryptor. Good lord, I feel so useless. Man, this is awesome. Man, these guys, I mean, they got power up there, I saw. He's got this genetics lab going. Corin, I think it's Corin. He's like so far into, wait, where'd he go? He's so far into Matter Overdrive, and I'm sure Chills has gone hog wild with his base. Bat's already got all this advanced not genetics, but the all that stuff with the custom NPCs. He was doing some work on that. Meanwhile, I have a smeltery, and I got a steel pickaxe, and I have yet to build like my real tools, and that's I think what we're gonna start in the next episode once we're done here. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling. It's been it's been a long week. I'll try and piece some of this together, make it somewhat coherent. But hopefully you enjoyed. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. I'm really looking forward to this season with Revenge of the Sea Team. So hopefully you are too. And I guess we'll catch you in the next episode.